What is up, everybody? It's your boy Slim, aka Mr. Different, back with another video. Today we're gonna be looking at a brand new plugin. Not really a brand new plugin, it's been a while. This plugin's been out for a while, but I'm taking a look at it because they sent me an email saying they did some updates to it, and I forgot I had this plugin, and I updated it, and I'm gonna get back into use because it's an amazing plugin. This is called Circle 2 by the guys at FAW Audio Workshop. I don't think I did a review, and if I did, it was a long time ago. So it's good to re-up on it and get you kind of acquainted with this dope little VST plugin right here. So Future Audio Workspace Circle 2 is a interesting kind of synthesizer. It's not your typical synthesizer. It actually has 3 different synthesis modes built into it. It has your standard analog, it has wavetable, and then it has one they call VPS. Yes, they got their own vector phase shaping synthesis, which is their own synthesis that they worked with. I think they work with a audio research group, and it says in a university, and a pretty much came up with their own way of making synthesis, which I never really dived into it, but I think we're gonna take a look into it and see what it is, and we're gonna look at it on the oscilloscope and stuff like that to see what it's actually doing. But yeah, it's a very dope plugin. It's very unique, very colorful, and very nice. We're gonna take a look at it, and yeah, because they said it just updated with a whole bunch of new features and fixes and all that, and it's good to see developers are still updating their plugins even after it's been released, you know, so that's very good. So here it is right here, Future Audio Workspace on FAW Circle 2. As you can see, it's a very nice, colorful, bright, in-your-face type of VST. I like VSTs that look good. I want to make sure I can look at it and want to be inspired to make music with it. So let's go over the basics of it, and we're going to dive into a little bit of the sounds and how to make sounds, and check out some presets because, you know, that's what it is. So it might be a little bit longer video, but just hold on with me. So first off, we have 4 oscillators. So you get 4 oscillators, which is dope. And all 4 of them can be either the VPS, analog, standard analog wave shapes, and they also can be wavetable based, which if you click here, you got all your shapes too. And also I want to point out that they do have a free plugin that you can get when you buy this that actually allows you to make your own wavetables for Circle 2. So you do pick it up. You can create your own wavetables such as Serum. So that is dope that they give you that option as well. So yeah, so that's the basic shapes right there. And as you can see, we'll come back to it and look at it in more depth. Then you got your mixer, which you have all 4 parts plus your noise. You do have a noise oscillator down here, which you can turn on stuff on and off, which is very dope. And also have a feedback down here as well. So you got a feedback, so you can loop back sound into that. They get some nice gritty type of FM synthesis type stuff there. So that's dope. You got you got your mixer. Then you got the different effects, your different filters and effects right here, your main ones, which you have, you know, mouth filter, fuzz distortion, overdrive, EQ, shelf EQ, ring modulation, crusher, bit crushing, which is dope. And you get 2 of those right there. And then you get 1 more down here. I think you get 3 actually. Yeah, you get 3. Okay, yeah. So you get 3 different effects right there, and they can be, I think you can order them around. No, you can't. That's a shame. But yeah, you get 3 different effects. They can be any of the combination. Oh, 2 different effects, sorry. And then you have your main filter section, which can be a filter or a dual filter, which is kind of unique because you get 1 filter, you get 2 different filters. You can get some cool, like, I guess for all you EDM people that like do that stuff, you can do that. So you can do all that crap right there. So that's good right there. Then you got the output at the bottom, which is the normal stuff. You get 2 different envelopes, but I think you can turn these into envelopes as well. Yeah, so you got up to 4 different envelopes, LFOs, I had to get the word out, and sequencer. So you can turn all these into either envelope, LFO, or sequencer, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So you can get some crazy, weird sound design possibilities out there. So you guys who like to experiment and do some weird stuff, you got all the stuff in there. And it's actually, I like the envelope because it's a visual envelope. So you can actually see what you're doing. So you can, you know, make some more decay, bring the sustain down, maybe give a little release. And you can get kind of, you know, you can kind of see what you're, too much released. So it's like it's like a visual thing. So I do like that with the envelope. Then, like I said, you got your LFOs, which is your standard LFOs. You can change the different shapes right here. You got these weird shapes as well. You get to pick 2 of them, and then you can blend between them as well. So if I pick like maybe this weird one right here, I can actually blend between, you know, those two shapes to get like a unique LFO right there. And I'm gonna show you how to modulate stuff as well. It's just really cool and really interesting how you do that. And then you got your standard sequencer type stuff, which you have the rate. So you can do, you know, speed, the smoothing. You can sync it. You have a retrig. And I think if you change it from notes and steps, you have notes now. So it actually goes in increments of, you know, semitones, or just have it going, you know, level of steps. So, and you can also randomize it too, which is also nice to get just some, you know, some quick results real fast, you know, so that's really dope. And then, so that's the front panel, that's the first panel. Then you got down here, you have your sounds, which is all your sounds. They added they added a lot of sounds. Yeah, I'm trying to not cuss as much as I used to. But they added a ton of sounds, and they're nicely categorized. I love how they categorize their stuff from class, type, and style. So you can always find something you're looking for. So, and you can also make your own banks and make your own custom stuff and do some crazy stuff like that. So I do like that right there. It's amazing. You got your keyboard tracking, which if you want to do like keyboard splitting and keyboard tracking, you can do that. Also has a arpeggiator right here, so you can mess with the arpeggiator to get some cool arpeggiated sounds. You got the settings, which is, you know, you can dive in and make stuff a little bit different, syncing, you know, how many polyphony you want and all that good stuff, you know, whatever, boring. You got your effects, which you have 3 different effect slots. You got phaser, reverb, echo, double echo. You got ping pong echo, chorus, panner, bucket delay, and tube distortion. And you got different parameters for each of them depending on what you pick. So like reverb, you get the pre-delay, diffusion, stuff like that. Echo, you get your time, your low cut, feedback, high cut. You can sync it to the beat and all that good stuff. So that's dope. And then you got your control, which I think you can link this to a controller, but who cares about that? We're not worried about that because that's not something we're looking at. So yeah, now you're probably thinking to yourself, Slim, how do you do all the modulation stuff like that? Well, if you've noticed, this thing's called Circle 2, right? You see all these little circles around here? Every little circle, you see there's glowing circles, there's big bright circles, and then you have these little bitty slots right here in each one of these. And you can just drag, so I can make like an LFO, turn it on, make it go crazy. I can actually drag this to here, and then by, you know, clicking on it, I can make it go positive and negative, and now I can modulate it. And that's pretty cool, and I just take it away to, you know, kind of get rid of it. The great thing about this is that you can actually have shapes modulate stuff inside. So you have everything modulate anything in here, which is probably the best thing about this. Like, it's super customizable. It's better than, you know, routing matrix and like Serum or other stuff or whatever. It's almost like a modular synth in a way. You can have everything modulate everything. So I can take this square wave, modulate this, and then have this modulate that, and then turn around and take this to modulate the course of that. So now you could do some crazy routing and stuff like that. So that right there in itself is amazing. The fact that you can really dive in and create some crazy unique sounding sounds makes this worth every little penny, which is not expensive either. They have sales all the time. So let's look at the different synthesis real quick. So like I said, they got your standard analog synthesizers, which we can bring up an oscilloscope so you guys can kind of see what's going on. You know, you got your standard shapes. You got sine wave. Oh, that's not loud. Let's turn it up a little bit. Bring the max volume up a little bit, which is good. And you also have sync, so you can sync it and also have sub. So you can actually add a sub oscillator to it. So that's pretty cool right there. Like I said, you have your chorus, which is basically your pitch range. And you double click to reset it. You got square. Triangle, I mean. Yeah, triangle. Then you got square, which also has the pulse width right here. So you got the pulse width, and then you got triangle. This is saw. Why I say triangle? Sawtooth, triangle. So that's the analog stuff. And like I said, then you got your wavetable based stuff, which like I said, you can pick any of these shapes. So you can pick like this crazy shape right here, and you can pick a secondary shape, and now you can morph between them. So you can have the first shape, the second shape, and then in between. And like I said, you can get creative with the LFO, so you can turn this to an LFO. Make the rate go sync it, and then have it go kind of like maybe like that. take it and pour it right here. And you can pour either one of these in. You know, and have some cool, like, you know, modulation right there. So that's dope right there with the wavetable stuff. Now we have the VSP, which is, what is it called again? It is called Vector Phase Shaping. So I don't know. This is kind of weird. It kind of reminds me a little bit of FM synthesis a little bit because, like I said, you got your horizontal and your vertical, and I guess it's just using phase cancellation and phase shifting to shape the sound. I'm guessing that's what it does. Like I said, it's a brand new synthesis that they came up with for this plugin. So, hey, I don't know. You tell me. So, as we see, we mess with the horizontal. So, this is the pure tone. And then if we mess with the horizontal, and then we mess with the vertical, like I said, it kind of reminds me of a little bit of FM synthesis, maybe. You know, maybe some FM, so we can kind of get some kind of crazy. Let's see, we can make some crazy shit. Make it like a triangle. Ooh, that's weird. Let's try that, and then kind of blend it with that. Sync the rate, and then make that go just a little bit faster, and then have that go right here. So. And make it a plucky sound. And let's kind of turn down the actual kind of sound with it. And then let's add do we got like a reverb, right? So we go with effects. I'm just gonna show you a quick little sound design real quick. You know how I do. And then let's go to dual filter, and then we'll turn this to a LFO as well. Kind of do some. Actually, we'll have this go right here to the frequency. And also have it affect the resonance of this one. So yeah, that's just a little bit of, you know, experimentation. But you see how easy it is to start go ahead and dialing in the sound and getting it right there. But let's check out some of the presets real quick so you just kind of get an idea what they got going on right there. So we'll go to pianos, and then we'll do like movement. We got one. That was dope. Soft pianos, circle roads. You know, I'm not that good at playing stuff. We got organs, so that's kind of cool. So we got organs. Let's take out them pads, of course. Ooh. Hit that sour note like y'all be doing. Ooh, that's not a big good ARP. And that's just a little taste of what these have. You can actually see that they really took time and really went ham with making presets for Circle 2. And yes, Circle 2 is an amazing plugin. Like, I can't believe that, you know, I forgot about this plugin and it's been sitting on my freaking desktop and computer. I forgot about it because I got so many new things. And they, like I say, they released the update, got the email, and I'm falling back in love with this VST, and I see why I liked it so damn much. So yeah, that is Circle 2 by FAW. Highly recommend checking it out, getting a demo, play around with it. Like I said, this can be one of them very creative tools. Also, if you need just one synthesizer that covers all bases, this is it. You have regular synthesis, you have wavetable, and you got that special VPS synthesis right there. And it's very versatile, very unique, and you can get a lot of creative sounds with this. And I highly recommend checking it out. So yeah, go to FAW. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can check out this plugin for yourself. I'll be doing more videos showcasing this and maybe do some sound stuff in it as well. So if you like this, let me know. Thumb this video up. If you didn't like it because you're a hater, thumb it down. Y'all know who it is, your boy Slim, a.k.a. Mr. Different, not motivated by the money, but the like, comment, subscribe, and views. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy. Please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 100K this year if we can. I'm glad that you guys still rocking me anyway. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, everybody.